everybody. Ooh, there we go. Alrighty, my name is Raylen. That is Raylen. A lot of people have trouble with my name. It's not very common, so people find it really complicated. I get a lot of Raylene, Rayanne, Raven, Rachel. There's a guy who works at the other end of my building. I have seen him every day for the last year and a half, and he calls me Julie. So I feel like at that point you're not even really trying. For my job, I work as a performer. I do kids' birthday parties as a Disney princess. And it's very sweet, it's very rewarding, a lot of fun. And I think my favorite part of these parties is at the end, when the parents come up to you and in front of all of the kids, hand you money. Nothing like handing Cinderella a wad of 20s to help keep the dream alive. Or when a parent comes up to you, again in front of all of the children, and says, "You are such a good actor! What other princesses do you play? Did you go to UVic?" You look down at these 20 little gooey pairs of marshmallow eyes, and you just want to take your hand and wrap it around this parent's throat and just scream at them, "Are you fucking kidding me?" So being a princess performer, we often get very, very busy on the weekends. So sometimes I'm playing 4 or 5 different characters in the same day, which means some very quick changes. So I have mastered the art of changing in Starbucks bathrooms, back seats, passenger seats, and the bushes outside children's houses. With the amount of times I've been publicly indecent, I probably should not be working with kids. One of the most difficult parts about being a princess performer is wearing a hoop skirt underneath a ball gown. I'm not sure if any of you have experienced this before. Wearing a hoop skirt is basically like strapping a giant bird cage to your lower half. It's about 6 feet across, and I can't get through doors. And then I get to try and drive. And I drive standard, so it's not like I can pile it into the passenger seat. So I have to unroll my window and heave this dress outside the car, so that as Bella's driving down the highway, her dress is just flapping out the window. So when I am not spending time as a princess, I like to spend time with my boyfriend. We've been together for a while now, and things are good. And before we were together, I was single for quite a long time, which was okay. But I enjoy being in a relationship more. I have discovered that I am like Tinkerbell. I need attention, or I will die. So my boyfriend and I do have an age gap. We have 10 years between us. He is older than me. I am not dating a 10-year-old. And most people honestly don't care because it's none of their fucking business. But we do get a few raised eyebrows. I was talking to a friend the other day, and she said to me, "So, like, how much older than you is he?" And I said, "Well, you know, he's about 10 years. And she said, "Oh, so like a lot older." And I feel like it's relevant that my friend's husband is 9 years her senior. But speaking of marriage, it's crossed my mind lately that my boyfriend and I are either going to get married or break up. And honestly, both of those thoughts are pretty terrifying. Over the last couple months, about once a week, I've had a friend announce their engagement or pregnancy or their wedding photos on Facebook. And I can see every time I tell my boyfriend about this latest one, there's just this look in his eyes, right? So after the last one, he finally broke. He looked at me with his big puppy dog eyes, and he took my hand in his and said, "Raylen, I love you so much, and you make me so happy. But please do not get any ideas." And that is the best fucking thing that he could have said. So for about the past 2 years, I've been dealing with depression, which is actually coincidentally roughly how long I've been in a relationship. I'm pretty sure that the two are connected. And a lot of people have this idea of depression where it's this like beautiful, romanticized thing. And it can be solved by just getting one of those posters of the cat hanging on the tree branch that says, "Just hang in there," which is bullshit. So when I first started noticing that things were kind of off, I had no idea what was wrong. I wasn't eating, I wasn't sleeping, I couldn't exercise. So I did what any normal person would do, and I Googled my symptoms. And Google came back and told me that I either was depressed, had bipolar disorder, or a rare brain tumor that would kill me within 24 hours. So then I made an appointment with my doctor, and I told her what was going on. And her advice to me was to eat more, sleep more, and exercise. The 3 things I had literally just told her were impossible for me. And when I tried to kindly explain that to her, she just looked at me with her beady little eyes over the top of the clipboard and said, "Well, Raylen, you are being very negative." Well, yeah, that's kind of the point. If I weren't being negative, I wouldn't be needing your help. So basically, it would have been a better use of my time to not go to the appointment, go to the mall instead, and get one of those fucking cat posters. Thank you.